Dear friends, I would like to take this opportunity to publicly thank President Biden for issuing a posthumous pardon to my father, Marcus Garvey. He follows in the footsteps of President Calvin Coolidge in helping to correct an injustice perpetrated against Marcus Garvey in the New York court system 101 years ago. For the last 4 decades, we have been involved in the effort to exonerate my father of the criminal charges brought against him for mail fraud. This is therefore a welcome, though delayed, first step in his total exoneration. I would first like to clarify what a posthumous presidential pardon means, because there seems to be some discussion relative to this. It is a public apology by the highest official in the government, removing the guilt associated with unlawful government actions and clearing the name of the deceased in the historical record. Only 4 have been issued in the United States of America. The most recent was in 2018, when President Donald Trump granted a posthumous pardon to Jack Johnson. At this time, I would also like to thank the law firm of Aiken, Gump, Strauss, Hauer, and Feld, who gave pro bono legal service during this time. The heads of state, the Congressional Black Caucus, led by Representative Yvette Clarke, the Caribbean American Political Action Committee, the Center for Global Africa, the NACP, the Institute of the Black World 21st Century, Carl Van Stone Enterprises, and hundreds of professional and social justice organizations who supported our petition. Also, the commitment of thousands of people worldwide who signed our petitions, wrote letters, made tweets, and phone calls to action deserves our deepest gratitude. The effort has been not just about Marcus Garvey, but about achieving justice, equity, and sovereignty for all African people. We will not be subdued in our minds or conquered in our spirit. We will not be denied by what others say our potential is. Our true identity, which so many have tried to erase, is the legacy of our progenitors who have left a splendid mosaic of historic achievements. As we continue to struggle, each and every one of us must exonerate Marcus Garvey in our own hearts and minds. We can only do that by living the principles of garveyism on a daily basis. Liberate your mind from mental slavery. Honor your ancestors who were the progenitors of the earliest and greatest civilizations, whose history, traditions, and culture should be known to you. By studying the past, you can perceive the nature of the self. Know thyself, and through this, transform yourself. Practice unity in the community, the diaspora, and with the motherland. Collective work and responsibility. Cooperative economics. Marcus Garvey practiced social entrepreneurship before it had a name. In government, subscribe to state capitalism as defined by Marcus Garvey and adopted successfully by China. And work for a federated United States of Africa as he envisioned in 1920, with, of course, the links to the diaspora as the 6th region. This is a bare skeleton outline of the teachings of Marcus Garvey, but we should all read the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey. Justice for Marcus Garvey, which we just edited, and it's quite contemporary. Be Woke, which is something written by me personally. Garvey and Garveyism by my mother, Amy Jakes Garvey. Marcus Garvey and the Vision of Africa by my mother and John Henry Clark. And the books by Tony Martin and Rupert Lewis relative to Garvey and his organization and his exploits during the 20s. Only with clarity, dedication, effort, and perseverance can we achieve our goals. Only with truth can we have justice, and only with justice can we have repair and healing. In the federal penitentiary in Atlanta, Georgia, in 1925, Marcus Garvey said, "If I die in Atlanta, look for me in the whirlwind or the storm. And with God's blessing, I will bring millions of your ancestors who died in Africa, in the plantations of the Caribbean islands, and in the Americas to aid you in the fight for liberty, justice, and democracy. Well, the whirlwind is here, and the storm is coming. Let us unite and create a better world. Thank you for your support. One God, one aim, one destiny.